Well, if we look closer, then there are serious social and economic imbalances inside America. And that is why Donald Trump and his people managed to persuade the Americans that the country is in crisis. So let's turn back history. Let's come back to the old good times with steel mills, car production flourishing as it used to be in the 70s or 60s even. Even if if succeed, then who would produce those manufacturing goods? Well, then he turned to tariffs as the main immediate tool to change the situation. Well, first, we all know, at least economists know, that tariffs are not the main factor behind the trade imbalances. And the chronic trade deficit of the United States comes from internal imbalances. Basically, Americans consume more than they saved. He wants to show that he can influence the situation. So that is why we have this play with this dangerous play with tariffs. Probably the main consequence, the main short-term consequence of this mismanagement of tariff policies, it's growing instability. Growing instability, which is not good for the global economy, but not good also for the American economy. What are Europe's challenges? Well, the main longer-term challenge of Europe is lack of dynamics, is a slow pace of productivity growth, is a tendency to stagnate. It is to some extent inevitable if there is a trade war between China and the US, then Europe is neither a loser nor a winner. It's a battlefield. What shall Europe do? Well, first, we have to react somehow to the challenge posed by the new American administration. Europe should diversify in its for the markets. We have already negotiated agreement with Mercosur, which is a sizable market, Latin America. We need some great bargain with China. Now, China is the producer of high technology, not only an importer. So China is equally interested, or should be equally interested, in protecting intellectual property, in protecting, well, European companies would like to have better access to the Chinese market. Why not? This is something that China is probably willing to discuss. As to the tariffs, again, tariffs are important, but we shouldn't exaggerate. The latest thing that sort of raises excitement in Europe is the invasion of Chinese electric vehicles. Well, probably Chinese electric vehicles will replace Tesla. Tesla happens not to be a European company, so we can survive it. Generally, Europe, in the short term, should try to diversify its markets.